Hello guys, in this episode we will see that how we can create a stateful widget and a stateless widget. To see the clear difference between them, first we will see that how we can easily create that. So I've already opened that boilerplate, so you can go to the library folder inside the main.dat. It's already been created for us. So as you see in another languages as well, it starts from the main as well. So if you want to create a stateless widget, so just we have to head over that cursor and use st and stateless. Stateless is a stateful. So when you tap on it, so it automatically create a stateless widget for us, and we can name that like ABC. And, and if you want to create a stateful widget, so I will let you know brief about that as well. So what is the difference between both? So so when you tab on it, so it also created a stateful widget for us as well. So the difference between two is, well, we can see with the boilerplate. So as you head over to the my app, in that there is a material app. So it's basically a uh, layout of this app in which we have defined the title and the color of the theme they have already defined. So we can head over to the main home page. So in the main home page, it's a stateful widget. So stateful widget and stateless widget, the difference between two is, well, the stateless is something like a static. The data doesn't change, and as compared to the stateful widget, the data remain changes. So I will show you with an example as well. So the stateful widget we have already created as a my home page. So what we're gonna do is that we have passing that title over there that you already seen. We can change that title as well if you want. So let's change it, and for the hot reload, uh, so if you see that the title is already been changed, and what we are going doing is that we are create we have initialized a counter as a 0. So when we tab on that button, so counter is automatically incremented. So the state remain changes. So when we tab on it, and for the updating the state, we are using the state. So what we're gonna do is that. We are using a one variable that is starting from the 0 when the user tab on it. So in that we are updating the state using the state. And the scaffold widget, I will brief you all the widgets that I am using in now in the next video. And the scaffold is basically like the layout. We have to design that, and the app bar is basically like the flutter, and the blue background is a app bar, and the title we have already defined. And inside the body, there is a center. We have places them a text in the center, and the column is also a layout widget. It containing the list of the widget that we want to display. So what we are doing is that uh, I will brief you. There are the many more properties are there for the each widget. So I will brief you in the next video. So what we are doing is that we have in Flutter everything is a widget. So we are using that widget combination of the widgets. So in the text we are passing that we have to a number of the times, and passes that, and also writing that counter variable as well. So floating action button is similar like floating action button, and on press we are calling that increment counter that updates the status of the counter, and the tooltip we have already implemented. So I will brief you about all the properties. I will see you on the next. I will tell you in the next video. So if you run it, the boilerplate. So if you run it and see that when we tab on it, so every time the counter is incrementing by one. So if you like this video and like this content, so please do like and subscribe this channel. And hope you. I will see you in the next video.